dominant all weekend, really. Fantastic in qualifiers, and the only guy to get 4 tops in the semi-final round. Fantastic lineup, Gaz. They're going to go into the observation now, yeah, this is edge of new seats.
So yeah, men's one definitely won't be a soft boulder, I can tell you that. It looks brutally hard straight away. Nikolai straight into the starting position there.
Katya getting the swing of it. Oh, nice from Nikolai. There's that sort of toe hook move we've seen so much of this year. This is kind of welcome to the party boulder now, though. This gets really hard. Nikolai Rusev, the young Bulgarian, just 17 years old. Flash. Great to start.
That is one way to start.
I was just wondering about that. The judge had just pulled him up for the match there. He touched with his left hand. There's a screw-on touching the jug right at the very top. He touched that with his left hand. I don't think the judge is actually happy with that. We don't really want to see that, to be honest. There's basically an overlapping screw-on at the top of the boulder there. And judges are having a right old chat about it. But let's concentrate on Katya for now. She just has to swing across this groove. I say just, it's an incredibly hard move. Oh! Always with a big smile on her face. So big smile when she caught that hold and lost focus essentially on the next move.
Well, Nikolai now has to attempt to repeat that flash, and I think there might also potentially be some sort of appeal after the event as well. With that result, we shall see. We'll keep you updated. Katya with a big smile on her face from landing that initial jump.
So Nikolai has been asked to climb again. As Katya pulls through, Nikolai has to find a really kind of focused mindset here. He's obviously going to be pretty not happy with that, as Katya Debovec gets it done. 4 attempts in the end. And this time, there's the top hold. The tape clearly is behind the right-hand pocket, not on the volume itself. Yeah, welcome to World Cup level boulders.
Yeah.
Both boulders have quite a high level of risk in them. I mean, sort of slightly low percentage move. This obviously swing and catch here for Roxana. Gets it done second time. And Matic has got a little 1-2 catch on the left hand and right hand down into that pocket that Gaz was just describing. Oh, that's nice. Really controlled. Oh, yes, from Roxana. Reinand smashes it, second go. Oh, there's the top, no mistakes on the top hold there for Matic.
Yeah, I mean, it is an amazing feeling, and I think for most people that compete and go through to the higher end, to the high level, you know, they actually thrive off it.
Yeah,
if you can't hack that pressure, then you're not going to make it to anywhere near this level.
Yoni absolutely cruising through that first move, didn't seem to have any bother with that whatsoever. There's that slightly different method, right hand Gaston, left hand out. Oh, the showboater before the match, that will do.
That's like standing on a volume like that, fairly stretched, is such a risky move to make before you've matched.
Obviously being a slab, it's more of a sort of a glide and a balance needed.
Very close then. She's in for one more go, 15 seconds on the clock. Come on, Alana.
It's Studio Bloc Masters. They've really come in force and doing really well. Definitely a team to watch.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've had some very strong Israeli climbers in the past. And yeah, they've got a long way to go. I think we'll see some good results from them in the future. Chloe, very smoothly through that first move.
Yeah, with a flash of that move, just slightly less horsepower on the swing and just sort of glided into it. It's a really good angle into that zone hold. It's a proper bit of slab climbing after this jump. Ido looked like he had a lot of rotation there, but managed to secure it. Obviously quite good hold here. Men's number one really not causing too many issues. A few dropped attempts here and there, but seemingly quite straightforward for these lads. Oh, he goes with the showboat as well. They must have had a chat about it. Is that like in football where they all agree what the celebration's going to be if they score?
Maybe, yeah.
All eyes on Chloe Collier there. Stand up and pounce. Let's go, Chloe.
Oh, super positive on that top move, Chloe. I mean, you can hesitate a little bit, maybe. He is an absolute animal for climbing. He loves it. One of the strongest competitors around.
Sara joins the ranks of an incredible Slovenian lineup that's been basically dominant for a long time now. Obviously, Janja leading the way. Sadly, she has got an injury, so hasn't made it to this event. As Jakob looks to just find the method between those holds. That's kind of the only bit of doubt in this boulder. But the way he clamps with the right foot, presses down with the left foot on that screw arm. I think they potentially would have climbed harder boulders in the warm-up area than that boulder. Sara now a really nice little step through method with the right foot. There is a few screw-ons because that is a dual texture volume, so the top of the volume is really slippery, but they have screwed on a little jib there. Oh, it does prove Chloe Collier. Some of the more experienced Slovenian athletes actually not making it through to this final round. Some surprises to see people like Lučka Rakovic, Lucia Tarkas not making the final. But then Katja, obviously one of the most experienced of the team. Renzo's going for the drop down. That was insane. Drop down with a one-hand release, did it completely static.
It's like he went a bit high on that toe hook, needs to go quite a bit lower. It looks better this time.
A bit of hand was touching that hard. Want to get too into the weave.
Absolutely, especially if you're maybe not quite as experienced as some of the old guard. The Jakobs and Anjes of this world, definitely more experienced. Finally, she's through that move. 38 seconds on the clock. She really does need to make this count. Looking good.
Yes, with 20 seconds left.
Great effort there, managed to keep herself together, keep the composure, keep drilling at that move, and got the top.
Entspannt der Start hier, sehr gut gelöst, prima. Was müssen die Herren jetzt hier?
Dancing. Both guys on really footwork dependent boulders here. It's going to be sort of an extreme walking next 20 minutes. Oh, nice catch there from Katja Debovic. That zone hold is quite positive, although it's blocked by another little pinch. Oh, nice catch there from the lower foothold as well from Nikolay Rusev. He's going so well, the young lad. As is Katja. This is going to get really interesting, this competition, quite quickly. That all depends whether the walk across the volumes is how hard it is. If it's quite easy to walk leftwards, they probably will, but if they start to struggle with that, there might be an option to go all out and just jump to the top from the first move. There's the starting position. So you've got to have 3 points on the start. So there it is, just maintain that touch. Start has to be in control on all 4 points. Oksana Vinen goes well so far. Did top the first boulder in just 2 attempts.
absolute Präzision gefahren.
That was super close.
Yeah, slow peel away there. Yeah, that's a cross through with the seat. We saw the same from Nicolai. Ooh, you can see the head was looking up at the next section there.
I think that foot swap under the volume there, and then losing balance a little higher. Still 1:10 on the clock, still enough time.
Gaz talked quite a lot in the pre-show about the type of boots per problem per hold, and definitely using the softer rubber here on the slab. Very common in indoor competition climbing these days with soft shoes. Mattis goes up with the left hand. It's really struggling through that slab actually, compared to Nicolai, who made it look like a walk in the park. Oh, that's close. Roxanne definitely got the most epic chalk bag of the competitors we've seen so far.
Bit of a race on now for both these climbers. Only 10 seconds left on the clock. Roxanne managed another go to touch the finish hold, couldn't hold it.
Only climber not to score anything on the first boulder, no top, no zone. So hopefully he'll be looking to obviously improve on that. Yone just gets into start position, no issues really. So they're using the same method at the moment. So the sort of, I'm not even sure what we call that move, to be honest. It's sort of, we usually use the word step through, but it's sort of reverse flag cross under. That's not going to catch on.
I think in Sheffield it's got a name. The Snake Trapper. We're going left and we're going down. Really, really awkward. Interesting style.
Yeah, the quads have to do so much work when you're lowering the body like that onto a foothold where you've got nothing to hold on to. Everything's in the right upper thigh there. Power going through the toes is just immense. Good work from Yone. He finds the transition this time, but as we know, this boulder is not over. Such bad feet and a slot to finish. Pressure mounts here for Yone. Realistically, only time for one more go after this, likely. Oh, can't find it.
Yone's got 45 seconds now in a new boot. Stiff boot on his right foot, soft boot on his left foot. See the difference that made on that step through there. Very, very easy. Loaded that right foot. Now this drop downs. Definitely cheeky. That's just like a slotted foothold. We all could stand on and find the positive part.
Oh, Lano is just touching that zone hole, but this is where Yone is hoping his stiff boot will work for him on this tiny little screw on jib. It's now or never for Yone Kruder. Chloe kind of into those peak years now, 26. Different method there, stepping through rather than around the back there. Body completely rotated in a different direction.
Looking very comfortable at the minute, locating that slot foothold.
Bad these feet are. Chloe Connie just wobbles off going towards the zone hold. Ido's like mega collapsed into that zone position, but instantly finds a way of standing up. This is looking really good. Ido Fidel, but comes up short. That last move is a real heartbreaker.
Ido's made some good progress on this boulder already. Chloe already on. Again, same sort of style. Awkward cross through. Very close touch at the top hold there for Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe's so close to that. Securing that like double pinch zone. Interesting how easy essentially Katja Devovec made it look, and then other guys are just struggling to stand up into that.
zu treffen. Da sind also Teile des Trittes ganz glatt vor dem.
Yeah, essentially with the same method as before. It worked for him last time. Can he just find a bit more height on this jump? Oh, he can with the left hand, standing up on the right foot. 19-year-old from Israel.
She really does need to try and get this in the bag.
Und auch das hat sie, wie schon viele internationale Wettkämpfe mitgemacht hat, genau auf dem Schirm, wie viel Zeit hier noch bleiben muss.
Really tenuous step through, outside left foot, and the stand up. Oh, that is close. Looks like it's...
Yeah, back on the mat.
Nächster Versuch. Jakob Schubert und Sarah Schopper.
Jakob facing the same way as we saw from Ido, facing in, crossing through on the inside of the... Just trying to crimp the back of that volume at the moment. Kind of finding it hard to transition the way across, but it looks like he's going to try and go direct here instead. Crowd liking it, egging him on. Just peels off. I think he might try that again.
Voices, you can pick out people that you know very well, and they don't give you beta, but you know they'll cheer at the moment when you're doing something right, and you won't be hearing them when you're doing it all wrong.
Definitely silence when you're going the wrong way on a boulder.
But then you go the right way on these boulders, the whole crowd is cheering, so you know that's the way it is. As soon as he went to look to put the foot up, the crowd started giving it some.
There is that same method. He's eyeballing the zone. Might need that, but it's just going to try and roll it to the top. Coming up short, essentially. Caught between a rock and a hard place here at the moment. The method that he's trying might just about work, but at the same time, he's not securing the zone hold. Yeah, he did get it earlier on in the boulder, so he doesn't actually have that to worry about. My mistake. Or does he? Nope. Totally wrong. He hasn't got the zone hold yet. Apologies there. Just waiting for my scores to update as he hits the top hold there. Get the zone on women's number 2 and also the top.
Well, the top from Madison here could mix things up really well in her favour.
Carefully loads of foot, and then just before he wobbles off there, Ange just captures the underside of that volume. Let's see how Madison gets on this jump.
Very close there. She had the hand in the slot.
Yeah.
Didn't quite land the foot.
As Ange looks to finish this one off, still on his first attempt. This would be an incredible flash. Oh, it is an incredible flash from Ange Perhash from Slovenia.
Madison back on now. A hidden foothold underneath that volume. Step through. There she has taken the top hold and matched it. Sorry, zone first. Now the top hold. She needs to get that match. Maybe needs to move that foot a bit higher. She does.
Good work here from Madison Richardson. Can she finish off? Body just collapsing a little bit, pressing down. Does get it done. Madison Richardson is definitely back in the game here. So Katia, 2 tops so far, moves on to the 3rd boulder. Very different style as Nikki's described. A lot more power. Nikolai Rusev is absolutely incredible scene so far from him. Katia's on a big, powerful undercut struggle there. Seen quite a lot of that style so far. That's terrible. Gaston on the zone hold. Good work here from Katia. She is piling on the pressure on everybody here. Standing on the top of that dual texture volume to finish now. A real skatey finish. Oh, does bump up the foot. Let's go, Katia. Oh, incredible scenes from Katia Debevesh.
I think she's more surprised than anybody else in that room.
Alf gets, says the local MC. Gone from slab climbing to hard yarding. Holds attention on that move this time. Oh, this is looking good. There is a toe hook available out on the far left if he needs it. There it is. Oh, the box splits. Working his way through this boulder, but still moves to do. Looking tired, elbows are up on the right hand. Let's go, Nicolai. Drills the screw hole for the left hand, trying to find something. Desperately hunting for something, and he's going to run out of time. Runs out of time, runs out of power. It's really great to see that fight there in the previous round from Nicolai Rizev. Slightly unaware of the last remaining seconds on his big attempt.
That's a bit better by Roxana. She's managed to latch that hold, step through into the start position. Let's see what she's got left in the bank for these next few very physical, burly undercut moves. Giving it her all by the looks of it, and can't quite get into that.
Even that move, Gaz, just so much power straight into the right hand Gaston.
Looks brutal, that move.
Just smears for the feet. Really loads the arms.
That's it, and now this physical, burly undercut, swap feet, get the toe hook.
This time, Roxana, come on.
So close.
Judges won't be giving her that as the zone. The zone has to be in control, not just touched. Matit's really trying to find something to give him a little bit extra on this cross-through move.
A little bit more up Yernay's street, this boulder, a little more physical.
I was just about to say the same for Alana as well. Hopefully some actual holds to pull on this time. Shoulder moves, so brutal. Yernay Kruder found a little knee bar there to do the rollover, that's nice. So Alana yet powers through that lower section. Alana looking much more comfortable. All of a sudden, as I say that move up to the zone is clearly very hard. Some amazing support from people in the crowd. Obviously, we're quite away from the comp hall here, but with incredible headsets on, and just the screams coming from team members across the Studio Bloc audience is absolutely amazing. Yernay now holds the swing as Alana goes up, try and secure that zone, but it's going to be all eyes on the Yernay Kruder to see if he can find something through here. Some crazy techers at the moment, pushing and pulling on the feet. It's going to have to go quite fast as well. 15 seconds here for Yernay.
Chloe back on. Up into that tuft shoulder. And then out rightwards into this really physical bicep section through this undercut.
Just not entirely happy on that undercut there at the moment, Chloe Cole. It looks like she's sliding quite a lot. Gone for the full left-hand arm wrap. She's really wrestling that undercut. Pressing the left foot now.
So 1:18 on the clock. Chloe pulls back on. Still got time. No female have been onto this zone yet. Everybody's tickled it up to now. Can she get a wrap on this undercut? Make that toe hook really work. Now's the moment.
Can Chloe match Katia up there?
Oof, so close.
First climbers out are the ones who have suffered most in the semi-final round, coming through in 6th. This final seems to have flipped itself on its head a little bit. The upside down results, as some people like to call it.
Ido taps out, says thank you very much to the crowd and moves on. Meanwhile, Chloe is back on, 10 seconds left.
Chloe fighting for a zone here. She's obviously in third position at the moment, so needs to really try and do something to maintain that position. Oh, that looks absolutely brutal under there. Let's see how Sarah gets on with this undercut now. Chloe Collier starting to slide under the underside of that volume. You can clearly see from the body position that it's not an in-cut volume. Jakob just busting through these early moves. Straight jumped into the wrap on the left hand there. Smooth climbing perfection currently here from Jakob. Using the side pulls of each of those volumes, looking very, very comfortable at the moment on this boulder. Jakob Schubert, still on his first attempt. The most gold medals of any male to ever entered competition climbing in lead. Fighting away on the boulders, goes for the cross through the left hand and gets our first top from men's number 3, Gaz, you called it. Should have put some money down at the bookies.
Absolutely. Yeah, enough time for some magic maybe. Let's see.
Brings the left foot in this time. Has to go for maximum burl on the biceps. Madison, one of the surprise athletes through to this final in first place as it stands. A little bit more composed on the undercut, but still burling here. Whoa, sticks the zone just about and quickly, instantly goes from a drag into a crimp. Superb work here from Madison. Whoa, just tries to flick to the last hole, doesn't use the small screw at all, uses the knee. Wasn't necessarily... Angie needs this to keep the pressure on the young Bulgarian. Interesting, he campuses up to that left hand edge of that volume early. That's progress compared to the previous attempt here from Angie. The zone hold is absolutely dire crimp. Looks happy on it though. Angie Perhash, incredible so far. Pumping the right foot, just trying to find the body position. Another toe hook. Will he find the method to roll through? It's risky. Oh, bins it off the top.
Well, not only do you need to jump into that second set of volumes, you also need to finish the movement in a press. It's not like you're jumping down to a jug or anything like that, but into a standing press. So definitely a very complex movement.
If Kasia can get this boulder done in a few number of attempts, that will win it for her. Trying to go feet first rather than sort of coordinating paddle jump move. Nice from Kasia. Standout athlete in the finals, does secure the zone hold. Maybe the judge will give her that heels in the way at the moment. Kasia wriggles the heel out. Can she progress through this boulder and seal this competition up here? Katia Debovec. She could win it based on the number of attempts the next climber, Madison Richardson, has already used. That left-hand undercut looks so bad, barely even used it. The top hold is in sight. She's eyeballing the top, eyeballing the win here. Oh, went for the 1-2 to finish. So much involved in that women's boulder. It is crazy the number of different momentum moves involved in that.
Nikolai seems to have started to get his head around this boulder. Started to learn the movements.
Katia then, this is it, 30 seconds, all or nothing there. Will leave the door open if she doesn't find a top. Competition is going to come down to the next few seconds here for Katia Debovec. Tries to go into the undercut early, that doesn't work. Shaking slightly on the right foot. Katia sticks it! What a moment! Katia Debovec takes it with just the most insane finals round. So much involved in that boulder. So much control needed. Only a few seconds left on the clock. Katia Debovec, 4 tops in 9 attempts, 4 zones in 8 attempts. Well, try and regain some sort of composure because we are continuing with Roxana Weinand. See how she gets on with this boulder. So many moves involved in this. Finds a static way of doing that second move as well. Oh yeah, they are preferring this feet first method. Yeah, really composed, strong climbing so far here from Roxana. Roxana currently in 3rd place with that zone hold. Trying to pump something out of that left hand undercut.
Did look good though. It looks like he was attempting to go down into a crouch landing position on that second set of wooden volumes. It's a long way over there. Roxana back on, 1:25 on the clock. Inverted through this initial roof section. She's been here before. This is impressive climbing to get back up here again. Taking a moment to chalk up. Loads of time on the clock. This is it.
What method will she try and deploy for this last move this time? There's literally nothing on that left hand. It's Cotter. Another go at the big swing. Look how high his feet are going, generating momentum across there. Very, very risky move to put in a finals this in men's number 4, the big show. 10 seconds now for Roxana Weinand. Chalking up but needs to go. Kruder almost sort of held that whilst falling off. I think he got the idea. Big puffs of cheeks. Pretty scary jumping across there. It was one of those in the qualifying round, slightly even crazier than this.
Yeah, I think we definitely saw the method there.
Straight back
Kruder
on, gives you
knows
an idea. He wants it. Oh, when it works, it's amazing. Yone Kruder loved it. Only a few attempts to learn that move as well. Crazy Kruder. Can he finish off this competition in style? He's looking good at the top of this boulder here. The legend from Slovenia, Yone Kruder, finishes his competition with 2 tops and one of the most impressive on boulder number 4. Yes. Oh, yes, from Alana. Goes for the 1, 2, 3. Probably use that hold as a bit of an opportunity to rest because we know there's a bit of a coordination, high-risk move to finish as well. Let's go, Alana. No top so far in this competition. It'd be good to finish with one. Oh, that is a hard position. Read the move correctly. Chloe can put herself in to 3rd place here. Ido's close straight away. Chloe decides to go for the feet first method as well. Love the fact that there's 2 different ways of doing this boulder. I like to see that in route setting sometimes. Not all about forcing the same move for everybody. Give the athletes an opportunity to think through the moves. Chloe drops the foot out the hole, makes space for the hand, a little campus into it. Such a long boulder. It's all going to come down to this last move, really. with that zone. She moves immediately into the bronze medal position, where she will probably stay. Come on, Chloe. For now, at least. Quite a confusing last move, this one. Hasn't quite found it. Ido has found it, though. Ido Fidel with a top here, misses the hold out on the left. Temporary first position. What a weekend it has been for Zizo from Israel. Super cool move there again at the start of this boulder. Barely a bad move this entire weekend. Quite swiftly through that section. That's going to be potentially putting Chloe in a better position for this final hold. That hold in the middle there is only textured on the underside, and it's sort of a sloping undercut, so it doesn't really work for a left hand for this next move. It potentially got to pounce into that last move. It looks like she might be able to find something because she's stemmed so far out wide. Oh, the arm bar. The arm chop. Just on the replay. Are we on replay? Just been looking at the scoring screen. This isn't a replay. This is live. 15 seconds left. Chloe, this is it for Chloe Collier. All or nothing on the last move. Will she try something else? Goes for the pounce, comes up short.
Finish. Jakob starting to get that swing going.
Jakob did well there. He be nice to have a little top here for Sarah to finish the competition. Oh, nice little 1-2-3 there for Sarah Schobert. Oh, Jakob's looking tidy that time. Oh, yes. A few hundred people here collectively held their breath at the same time there as Jakob slowly peeled off backwards. What a move that is. But
certainly got that pretty dialed now.
Sarah Schopper looking really solid actually on this boulder. The interesting release of that left foot on this last move. Can she find that little flip of the left hand? Does find it, but a bit too much momentum with the left foot so high. We saw Katia bringing that left foot down. Auf gets the Jakob Schubert. Oh, just hit the right-hand side of that hold where there's no texture. Yes! The legend that is Jakob Schubert makes it stick. Can he finish this off? It's going to be so interesting where we are with the number of attempts compared to Ido Fidel there. Got to finish it first though.
Quick slip with that left hand, managed to hold it. Get the palm down, roll over. One hand in the top.
Can he finish it off here? Jakob Schubert from Austria. Superb work. Not his favourite style jumping across the corner there, but shows his talent. Painstakingly close to a first position there for Jakob, but I think he'll be pretty happy with that. There's a little warm-up tour before the circuit begins, but it's all eyes on Sarah with just over 15 seconds remaining. She's been on this last move a number of times now. Not going to happen. Great work from the young Slovenian.
His street.
There's Anjay in the background. Nowhere near it that time.
No.
Attempts in hand here for Anjay. Superb work from Madison. Definitely one of the standout athletes so far this year, Madison Richardson. So that she makes this last section. Oh, that might be it for that. Anjay then with 40 seconds. Crowd gets right behind him, still not using that small triangle. Tries something different. Other guys have gone palms up. Anjay needs this to get on the podium. Madison playing for pride here as well. She's already in second place. Can't go any further than that. Just 16 seconds left of this competition. Madison goes big, ends up going home in second place. Your top three: Katia Debovec, Madison Richardson and Chloe Collier. That's your men's presentation. Gaz, one more word.
Thanks for coming.